Hello there everyone, and welcome to Map the Dragon Railways, and today in this video I'm going to be reviewing a wagon, and this one's actually by Dapol. Now some of you may know Rapido Trains released a gunpowder wagon. Now they were very high quality and they look really nice, but they are a bit pricey at £30 a wagon. Now if you're really into details, £30 a wagon might sound great to you, with all the subtle detail differences. But if you're someone who wants to build up a train fast and a long one a lot cheaper, then, you know, you're going to struggle to find that. So I thought I'd have a look at Dapol's gunpowder wagon. And this is actually one I once won in a competition from West Hill Wagon Works. And it's quite an old model, as you can see. And it was originally picked up for £8.60. Now, you may also recall from a past video that I picked up another one of these gunpowder wagons, and it's actually in the more recent packaging, and it's this one. But we're not going to look at this one, even though it has the nicer decoration. I think we're going to have a nice look at this plain black one. I think it's quite a smart livery. I've had this for a while, and I will say they're nice and robust and seem to last a long time. So yeah, let's open the box and show you what's inside. So here we go, the Bachmann gunpowder wagon. And yeah, it looks quite nice. So let's open the box. Like I said before, it was originally £8.60, but I won this model. Now, excuse this card, this is actually West Hill Wagon Works. As I said, I won this wagon from West Hill Wagon Works, and I'm greatly appreciative of it. It's when they'd done their competitions and weren't into a proper business, and they've got some decals or stickers or something there that I never use. Now, if you know Dapol packaging, this one has obviously worn away. That's a problem really with the packaging, but this is, like I say, an old model. And normally when people have them out, the only time they put them back in a box is for transportation. So there we go, out of the box. And yeah, I think it's got a really nice look to it. So yeah, it's rather light, but I think that's a good idea for one of these, as it means your loco should be able to pull many of these wagons with ease. And I'm just going to compare it to the other one, and yeah, it's the same weight, and this one's a little bit more modern, as I said earlier, so we'll have a few peeps at that in a bit. So yeah, I'm going to have a quick look at the detail then. So here we go, the Dapol gunpowder wagon, and let's look at the detail. Well, overall the finish is rather nice. It's definitely a matte finish, but it looks really nice. All the printed detail is very crisply applied to this model, and it's done to a very high standard, and you've got a very nice white roof which has some moulded detail. Talking about moulded detail, most of it is moulded, but you've got some nice like rivets and beams and doors, and all that detail's really nicely done to a high standard. You've got, like I say, the printing detail. You've got gunpowder van, this little crest here, and you've got this little sign here, which is actually legible from the top, but the rest of it is not. You've got Cambrian Railways, number 139, and tear 8-80. So yeah, if that means anything to you, I'm sure it will. And yeah, you've got this general nice moulded detail on the body. Like I said, you've got the nice moulded detail on the roof, and you can see where it ledges out over the doors, which is rather nice. Looking at the underframe, nothing in here like some models have, but you do have representation of brakes, and yeah, it looks rather nice there. It's very nicely moulded. You have metal wheels. That's a nice quality feature, though as you can see they slot into this plastic axle. Then you have on this version an older type of coupling, though if I bring in this more modern variant, you can see it has NEM couplings on this very fancy pivoting mechanism, though I must say on one of these they do droop a little bit, and I can't remember which side it is, but yeah, one side droops a little bit. I think that's due to a little issue where this side I think is okay, but this side is a bit loose, yeah. But yeah, only a little bit of glue will fix that. I'm sure must have had that problem when it was owned by the previous owner. But yeah, we're looking at this nice matte black, and yeah, it just looks nice. So let's put this on the layout. I'm going to put it with this other gunpowder wagon and run it with a prairie. So yeah, let's do that. So here we go, the Dapol Gunpowder wagon. And yeah, it looks rather nice on the layout. I feel like it does have a nice presence. So let's test the free rolling down this slight gradient. And this gradient doesn't seem to be terribly good for testing a performance of free rolling, but it seems to be fine. So I'm actually going to run this prairie with a shunter's truck and couple up and see how well it couples. I'm sure it will, seeing as it has a large decoupling, and I've coupled it up to the other one, and I'm just going to quickly bring it round. Now I must say, just now, this is actually the first time the shunter's truck and this gunpowder wagon here has actually ran on the model railway. So yeah, that's something interesting as well. So yeah, like I say, I've got my 4575 class, which is numbered 5531, and it's got the shunter's truck, 2 gunpowder wagons and a little towed brake van at the back. And I feel like that forms quite a nice little train. So I'm going to set this off. I'm going to put it on number 30 on my Gauge Master Combi controller, and I'll show you some running clips and give you my overall opinion on the Dapol Gunpowder wagon. So what is my opinion on the Dapol Gunpowder wagon? Well, I really do like this wagon. It doesn't have these subtle detail differences, at least I don't think it does, but I feel like for the price, that reflects it. Now, let me just point out how many you could actually get for the price of one Rapido wagon. Saying you got a Rapido one for £30, you could buy 4 of these at the price I paid for the red version, which was £7, and that had the more modifications than what the one I reviewed was, which was originally listed when it was new as £8.60, so I think that's quite good. The details very nice, they seem very reliable. She never seems to have any problems on my track work, and some of it can have a few kinks in places, and she just glides along it like it's not there. Just seems to be a very nice, smooth and reliable wagon. So can I recommend one of these to you? Well, definitely yes, especially for the price that I've paid for at least the red one, because like I say, I won the other. So yeah, for that round price of £7 to £8, I recommend them. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you're into Rapido trains stuff and you really want these subtle detail differences, then go for that. But of course, not everyone wants to pay £30 for a wagon. A bit like me, I would like to actually try one out and see what it's like, and then I could have 3 gunpowder wagons, so maybe I should do that one day. But for now, I'm very happy with my Dapol ones. So thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a thumbs up. Comment down below, are you going to be getting one of these? Do you like them? Do you have one? And what do you think of it? Share this video with your gunpowder van potential buying friends. and consider subscribing to the channel, as it helps the channel to grow quite a lot. And if you are subscribed, you get to see more things like this.